Is on the inflation data for us this morning, and he joins us now with more. So, Scott, we need to know, what does this mean for consumers?
Marcia, of course, these numbers really show where consumers are feeling those price pressures. And for the third month in a row, the CPI has been under the 2%. That is the midpoint of the Bank of Canada's inflation target range. So as you mentioned, it rose to 1.9% on a year-over-year basis in June, up from 1.7% increase in May, really matching analysts' expectations. So these increases in the price of automobiles as well as clothing and footwear pushing the index higher. As Stats Canada pointed out, uncertainty surrounding international trade put upward pressure on prices for clothing and footwear in June as the industry faced higher costs in the wake of tariffs. Prices for new passenger vehicles rose at a faster pace in June than in May. Furniture prices also rose at a faster pace in June compared with May. Some of that can be tied to the impact of Canada's tariff dispute launched by the White House as we have this ongoing trade war with our biggest trading partner south of the border. Consumers, however, did get a bit of relief from lower inflation on food and shelter costs. That means rent and mortgages. And as you pointed out, StatsCan says lower costs for fresh vegetables really driving down inflation at the grocery store. So that is a bit of a good sign for consumers when they go to the checkout aisle at the grocery store and they're not experiencing that massive sticker shock anymore when it comes to food prices. And so what we're really looking for is the impact of tariffs right now, really a key part that a lot of people are keeping their eye on because, of course, this ongoing trade war with the United States, with inflation picking up in June, as Stats Canada reports in its latest Consumer Price Index report, the numbers show where we are continuing to feel those price pressures and which industries are being hit by those price pressures from this ongoing tariff war. So this, Marcia, is an important set of data. In the June inflation numbers will be the Bank of Canada's last look at price pressures before its next interest rate decision on July 30th. The central bank had held its key rate steady for the past two decisions, cautiously watching to make sure and ensure what comes out of the impact of Donald Trump's trade war, ultimately awaiting more clarity on the greater impact, Marcia, it might have on our economy. But the bottom line and the headline today is that Consumer Price Index rose to 1.9% on a year-over-year basis. That's an increase from May, Marcia.
All right, Scott Hurst for us. Scott, thank you for that.